Well, I think you're right there, obviously, again, because this is, I mean, we could talk about it from the world as an observer of this individually, meaning that when, one changes, your own mind or your own thoughts about things, the world around you will look different. Hence, you will be automatically in a different world, right? Again, we have that whole idea, and this can be even proven down to science now with quantum mechanics, that what you are paying attention to, that becomes something that manifests basically in one form or another. This is something that is something that potentially is going to become more prominent in your life, depending on, again, we can just think of symbolism, right, or synchronicity or synchronicism, that if you pay attention to it, if you're looking for it, you're going to spot it everywhere, right? But these people who aren't doing that, they don't have a clue. They don't know what you're talking about, in many cases.
Precisely, and that's why I think that Jake and I are going to do so. He's terrific when it comes to tutorial and the explanation of the basics of it. I'm more into just, I don't like to backstep and explain myself over and over again, but he is so great at making someone that has no idea about the phenomenon understand about it. So I think that we need to start talking at conferences. We need to start doing documentaries, and we need to really let people know that there is this kind of information can fill encyclopedias of knowledge. I couldn't even begin to write a single book because the appendices and the index would take up 900 pages. It's something that is so vast that people can't wrap their minds around in one setting. So we have to constantly go back and sort of pick up the people that have fallen along the wayside. But eventually, as we evolve as a species, everybody's going to sort of be on the same page and won't have to won't need that tutorial, won't need to keep going back in time to look at why this is happening or whence this came from. It'll just be the now, and that'll be the most important thing. Like, I know we keep reiterating and bringing up events like 9/11 because of how fascinating and meaningful they are, but we should focus on the now. We shouldn't be locked in some kind of gated idea that we need to think about, these sort of rituals that took place in our past, because the people that created the ritual, that was one of their intentions, was to basically get people so focused on that they can create a new future or something, or basically they start making the world as they see fit, while we're just back in the past focusing on a previous event, and we can't let that happen.
So why don't we do like this then? We can take a short break right here, and then we'll continue talking more in the member section. I think we're up towards an hour here already. Time moves so fast. But before we do that, Steve, give us your website addresses again, so people that haven't heard about you or your work can find some of your material and continue search for their own.
Okay, well, the main site is www.youtube.com / Soundlessdawn. It would be SOUNDLESSDAWN, and you could watch all my videos there for free. I have a website that I've sort of been slacking and negligent in updating just because I'm constantly researching and making these videos, but it's www.labyrinthofthepsychonaut.com. You could purchase merchandise there. You can make donations towards my jaw surgery, which I still haven't had, by the way. It's been pushed back to November due just to complications in orthodontics. And if you guys, are inspired by what's happening right now and you want to help me get healthy and help me do future projects with Jake and maybe even the Palmgren brothers, which is long overdue, I think, please, I would appreciate it so much if you could donate anything, because monetary funds are, in my way of thinking, just basically energy. So you'd be giving me your energy for me to convert into this science, into this art, and take it to new heights and to new levels. So I would appreciate anything that you guys are willing to give towards the movement. And I promise you with all my heart that I will be a warrior on the front lines for you, for all time, for as long as that I'm on this earth, and I don't plan on leaving anytime soon. So my other site is www.labyrinthofthepsychonaut.blogspot.com, and that's something I'll be updating more often. And what I'm going to do is start posting my videos with a little bit more explanation and sort of a longer blog that describes some of the brief symbolism in the videos, because it's a lot to fit into 10 minutes. I understand I have to talk very fast in them, and I understand that people miss a lot of the symbolism that I put in there. And that does one of two things. It makes you want to watch them over and over again, hopefully, and but it also confuses the hell out of you. So I'm going to try to update my blog a lot more often and put really specific information in there for you. So I'm looking forward to where it's going. Again, I want to write books. I want to do documentaries, conferences, and I want to unite this clan, all these people that are trying to bring freedom and free thinking to the forefront. And I think that we can do it. I really do.
Beautiful. Okay, so again, the website labyrinthofthepsychonaut.com, and also, of course, check out labyrinthofthepsychonaut.blogspot.com. Thank you very much for this segment, Steve. Stay with us. We'll take a break here, take a few deep breaths, and we'll continue with more.
Absolutely.
We are going to continue talking more with Steve Willner in our members section. We're going to talk more about movies, symbolism, Steve's top 10 list of interesting movie releases in 2009 that's worth keeping an eye on. We'll also talk more about technology, the power of the internet, and a little bit more about the series that Jake and Steve did. So head on over to redicecreations.com and simply enter our member section, or if you're not a member, click on subscribe or sign up from our front page at redicecreations.com to find out how to become a Red Ice member. You will get instant access to our entire radio archive, where we also have video interviews, short film, articles, and our upcoming live broadcasts archived. Thank you for listening, and thanks to producer Fredrik Palmgren. More coming up now with Steve Willner.